we're started. We had to add the intro music in for this one because we had a little late start. We got a special guest this episode.
A very special guest to me. Represents my little town of 2000. But we have Ostin Blanchard with us today, aka the Haitian Sensation. February 25th, he locked up his 50th win wrestling and became the state champ. So we're going to talk to him about his future plans and just get to know Ostin a little bit.
Went to state. Cool. All right, so let's get him on the line here, and then we'll close things with a little bachelor party story. Maybe we won't talk about it. I don't know.
We could do bachelor party / fight night stuff.
Just hit
Perfect. That's nice.
Here he is, the man of the hour, Mr. Ostin Blanchard. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing real good. I've been waiting like 2 weeks to finally get to talk to you now. Eventually I'll get to meet you in person. I can't wait.
You got two more people here. You can't see us.
You got Nick and Nate here.
What's up? How's it going?
We're here. Sorry you couldn't be here in person. My lady got sick.
On, yeah.
But and hopefully we don't get sick. That was
all right. We're in the basement. She's upstairs.
Okay.
Quarantine zone.
Is there, yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Well, I was actually watching you on TV one night on Bally Sports. You were just it looked like you got your opponent's back and you were just ragdolling them, basically. Like, it was a good victory. I don't think there were any doubts about it.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it. Like, me and my coaches, we train a lot, obviously, in the conditioning part of wrestling, but, like, we just know how to pace ourselves. So all we said was, we're going to pace ourselves, because we watched his earlier matches, and even those kids that he kind of handled pretty good, he got winded against them. So we knew if we came out there smart wrestling, we were going to get him. And we found his weakness.
Right on. The cardio.
Gas tank, yeah.
Yeah.
So you train with Askren, right?
Yeah, Max Askren, who I think, I don't know how long he's been out of college for now, but he won a national title. Obviously, his brother's a lot popular because he got into mixed martial arts. He was a 4-time NCAA finalist, I think, 2-time champ. So, that's where the Askren names come from. But a lot of people don't know Max Askren, which is the guy that's behind where I came from,
I know Nate on the podcast. He caught a flight with Ben Askren on his way to Vegas.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't sit by him or anything, but he was on the same plane. That was pretty cool.
As a character, he's a good coach too, But they just run. There's 5 locations, and they run 2 of the main ones, which is North Shore and Lake Country. So
right on. Another thing that I really wanted to talk to you about is where you come from. You come from really humble beginnings. You want to talk a little bit about that, and you want to talk about maybe how you got to where you are now?
Yeah. So I come from Haiti, which is an island connected with. There's like 2 splits, and the Dominican is one side, and then there's Haiti. So when I was little, my family kind of struggled. It was just me and my dad. I didn't have any siblings or nothing. So my mom kind of was, she had her problems, and my dad was just kind of struggling to, to keep us in a good environment. So he gave me up for adoption, which is an orphanage. There was an orphanage in Haiti. So I spent a couple years there. I mean, it's not the greatest place, but it was somewhere to sleep, somewhere to stay, good people, food, all the good things that you need. And then I think it might have been like 20. I don't remember when they came around, but these people started coming around, and kids were being able to talk to them and get to know them. And that's kind of when I figured that was adoption. So originally when my parents went down there, which is Kelly and William, they were planning on adopting 2 girls. And then it's one of the funniest stories out there. I actually grabbed their camera. Now, at the time, I didn't know who they were, but, me as a little kid, we don't see cameras much, so grabbed it, took a couple pictures. Later, my dad was thinking, like, oh, maybe we should get a boy, too. So, funny thing is, like, they're like, oh, yeah, we actually have one, too. So, when they went back and they actually looked at those photos and they're like, oh, here's the boy. And they're like, oh, he's the kid that stole our camera earlier. It's kind of a funny moment. It's like, oh, what are the coincidences that could happen?
No way.
Meant to be.
That's super cool, dude.
So I was able to get to sit down with them, meet them. My mom actually, I think, spent a couple months down there. The process is long. I mean, It is brutal. It took a while. But when they finally got us, it was that was an exciting day, So traveled here. First state I ever experienced was Miami.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Better than Campbellsport?
Like that. So that was pretty nice. Spent a couple of days down there.
Yeah.
And then we flew to Wisconsin, which was not a awesome welcome because, as Haiti is no snow. There's no snow.
Man,
Yeah, the weather's rough up here, dude.
we were pushing that snow today. Ugh.
Yeah, just feeling the difference of that is.
Oh, yeah.
It's something else. So, yeah, when I got off the plane, I knew I wasn't in Haiti anymore because it took me a while to get used to snow because that's just
Yeah.
Right.
I actually went outside in recess with no jacket on. I actually got frostbite on my hands, so
Oh.
that was a good welcome.
I've never had that.
Frostbite? Yeah, I never had that.
Yeah, I've never had that. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I heard it hurts really bad.
Rough journey through winter. I mean, I don't know how many coats and gloves I lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been there.
Imagine living here for a while, too.
So,
It doesn't stop. You still, you'll live here for a while and you'll still be losing gloves and hats and stuff.
So you're ditching the snow, well, kind of, and you're going out to Kentucky, right?
Yes, yeah.
Nice.
Just the culture down there. I mean, the coaching staff. I really love them. A lot of people think it's Bellarmine. Okay, it's spelled that, but it's actually Bellarmine. They even told me that, and I screwed it up when I was announcing my college.
It's Bellarmine.
Yeah, Bellarmine.
Bellarmine. D1 wrestling.
Yeah, new Division 1 to the postseason. So they've been Division 2 for a while, but they just transferred over. And there's NCAA rules where they have to stay out of postseason for a while until I think it's 2 years or 3 years they have to. But they're in these 2 years they should be Division 1 for postseason. So be pretty nice. Good environment down there.
Good competition.
Really good for education. So that was one of my top choices too. I don't know what I'm gonna major in yet, but somewhere around the exercise science. I think.
Right on. That's good, dude. What's the big dream?
Big dream for me is one day to be an NCAA champ and one day to be coaching somewhere.
Right on, dude.
Even if I have to start in Division 3, but that's my life goal.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Doing something you love.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certainly cheering you on, dude. I couldn't ask for a better person to represent us. You're humble. I love the way you carry yourself. When I watch you wrestle, it looks like you just have this attitude of I'm gonna win, and there's nothing that's gonna stop me from that. That's really cool, dude.
Yeah, I was watching some of your matches last night, and it was cool. It got me back into wrestling. I haven't watched it in a long time.
As soon as he gets the back, it's over.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, a lot of my opponents know that. I'm pretty strong out there. I mean, there's not someone that I've ever wrestled that's like, oh, well, I physically got to get a little stronger. I got a good handle on them.
Right on.
And what weight are you? Sorry.
26. So for college, it'll be most likely 25 it is.
120, 125.
Yeah, 125.
Cool.
All right, man. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it. I got you, dog.
I'm kind of fat.
Dude, same. I'm right there with you, dude. 125, I can make that weight. I'm just messing with you.
I mean, I'd love to see it, but it's a rough.
Dude, I can't imagine someone 125 that's just shredded. I'm 125 and I'm skin and bones, so.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you gotta stay pretty lean to be around that way. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty. But
I remember I used to wrestle in I think it was like first and second grade, real young. And I just remember, to this day, I know how exhausting it is to be in a wrestling match. You're just.
But I've also got what?
yeah, I'm
10 years.
for people that wrestle me. It's just the sweat thing. My sweat glands are not normal. I mean,
You sweat a lot.
sometimes I can't even hang on to people because I sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
That's partly part of taping my fingers is also so people don't grab them, but so my hands don't get so sweaty to the point where I'm not able to ride anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, in that match, I won't kid you, my hands were slippery. I was just hanging on for dear life.
Dude.
Need that tape, dude.
Taping the
Yeah,
hands.
John
I- I
Jones.
don't-
John Jones.
Taping the toe. John Jones tapes the toe.
Yeah, dude. Need it.
Did you
It's
watch
part
it?
of the process.
You watched the fight?
Need it.
John
Oh yeah,
Jones?
it was quick.
It was very quick.
Dude. Weirdly quick for a heavyweight, but
Yeah, but they do say he's the GOAT. So
yeah.
Yeah. With that resume, it's hard to argue that
Yeah.
sometimes.
yeah.
How many title wins and defends?
I don't remember.
Dude,
15 or
it's
something like that.
16. It's
13
gotta be.
Who, since we're speaking about it, who's your favorite MMA fighter?
Has to be. I gotta dig here for a little bit. I mean, I love McGregor and his trash talking, but
Hey,
Yes.
that's Nate's favorite.
Yes.
it definitely has to be Kamaru Usman. I like his
Ooh,
work.
good choice.
Yep.
He could be
Yep.
another GOAT.
You think he's got the
Oh, yeah.
rematch?
Yeah, after that
Dude,
one,
for
that
sure.
being
For
that-
sure.
That was
Yeah,
a crazy fight.
it was. I was watching it.
Just
Did not expect that.
stunned. Everyone was. Usman was. Crowd was.
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah.
We were watching that one together, all three of us.
Yep.
That was a good head kick. I mean, just that was clean.
Hey, yep. He had to shoot for it. All right.
Got anything else?
Yeah. Any shout outs? I told you to be ready for the shout outs because we like to give shout outs here.
There's a lot of people that think, but firstly, I'd like to start with my two parents who've also made me a better person. I would say, right? You can be a stud on the mat, but there's some of those people that have the ego off the mat, and I've learned that the more humble you are, the more people cheer for you, right? If you
Yep.
lose,
100%.
people love to see a guy who loses and just carry themselves like a champ, right? Not have this where you throw a fit and stuff. So I've learned through being a good human being to just be humble even after you win too. You could win and lose, but just staying humble is what people really like to see. And, that's something I've learned from them too. Not everyone can teach that and not everyone can follow through with that too, right?
Yep.
Right.
Someone who continues to win, never loses, and then listen, they lose and they're throwing a fit. It's like. Secondly, it definitely has to be Max Askren, one of the smartest coaches out there. One of the guys that got me from. I mean, people. If you've ever met Al Costello or Ryan, they'll tell you I used to lock my hands my freshman year. I was pretty bad.
Lock your hands? What does that mean?
So right when you're on bottom, you can't lock your hands. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
okay.
you.
You can't. Yeah. So they get space or yeah.
I was 18 and 19 my freshman year, so pretty rough. I mean, I made it to sectionals, but I didn't do that well. I was 2 matches away from state, so not too bad. But then I found that hunger. Like I said, I wanted to make it to state the next year, but it's about if you find the right person that has the same hunger as you. And I think Max Askren has that. He wants to see some of these kids just climb levels. In the last couple of years, I've jumped levels that some kids can't even do that, you know. So that definitely has to be my second. My third has to be my coaches, even Ryan Costello, Al, Mark, Dan Heisdorf, Jimmy. You know, all of them, they've kind of brought different things to the table, right? A lot of coaches, some coaches bring the fire, and that's kind of what we say Al is. He's a firecracker. He brings energy every day. That you won't see a day where he just comes into the practice room and he has nothing to say. Nope. That's how you keep a guy like going, right?
Yeah.
With Mark, it's just me. He understands me better with the technical side of wrestling. So do all my coaches, but me and him we understand each other in that way. And then, you know, Dan Heisdorf, he's a smart man, you know. When we work numbers and all of that in film, he can point that stuff out. And it just definitely has to be my high school coaches. I wouldn't change anyone else. I wouldn't trade for anything else. Those coaches have mean the world to me. I mean, Al wasn't there for all 4 years, but my last 2 years where I've made the biggest strides, he was. His brother coached me earlier. But I would like to thank his brother because he made us mentally tough through the first 2 years, you know. After my freshman year, I mean, in the middle of it, I kind of was going to be like, I'm done with this sport. You know, I just felt like it wasn't the right sport for me. But, you know, he told me that if you, like, suffer through the moment now and you're willing to work, you can get somewhere in the sport. And my freshman year, I wanted to play basketball. So, pretty funny story, too.
Wow.
I'm not a very tall guy, so.
Wow. That's crazy. So you had your adversities. You have the story that you know all the greats have, dude. And it sounds like you're working hard.
Got a good team.
We are so grateful for you. I saw a video of someone was watching you compete, and her 2 kids were wrestling in front of the TV, like trying to be like you. So you are an inspiration to a lot of people, and it's great to see your attitude and your outlook on life. Keep carrying yourself like a champ.
Thank you for the time too.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for coming on. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap it up here?
No, just thank you guys. You know, not a lot of people get these opportunities. You know, every opportunity in life, I stay humble with it, you know, but just thank you for you guys inviting me on here.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to have you back soon, man.
You are welcome anytime.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks so much.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Good talking to you, man.
Later.
You too. Bye.
Peace.
That was awesome.
All right.
Caught on the
Yeah.
corner.
You see why I was so excited to have him on here?
Yeah.
Cool,
Shout
cool.
out Ostin.
Shout
and
out Ostin. The
yeah,
Haitian
good luck on your
sensation.
next match. I'll definitely
Yeah,
be
dude.
tuning in for sure. Oh, we should have asked him how do we watch his next fight?
Oh, I'll ask him.
Ask him and we'll post in the
Yeah, we can always
Yeah.
post a link
Yeah.
or
We're gonna hype those matches.
All
tag
right,
him
so-
on Instagram and stuff.
Yes, sir. This is
Yeah.
a good one. This is a good one. This is a nice family-friendly one too. No
It is.
swearing for the rest of the
No
episode.
cussing.
All right,
We're drinking Fresco. We're drinking DC.
dude. I got the
And we got
DC
Dr. Pepper.
classier than your sis. Nope, can't say that. All right, so
How much time we got left?
we got
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Probably 9 minutes.
Yeah.
We got some bachelor party stuff. Maybe we should just save that.
No, I can get into little things.
We can still crack
Dude, the
it.
casino. So we spent some time at the casino actually. Okay, so for those
Maybe
of you that
I'll-
don't know.
Should we talk about gambling and?
No, we won't talk about that.
We will talk about that.
We
in
won't
another-
talk about bachelor party after
Yeah,
that interview.
this is the wrong
Spice
episode.
up.
Let's talk about the fights.
The fights.
The
John Jones coming in
fights.
clutch.
Okay,
Easy
we'll
work.
start. We'll start with the prelim card. Cody, Cody Garbrandt.
I missed that fight.
He was
Damn.
impressive.
He won, though, right?
He won the fight.
He came out good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Nick's
he was
gonna be
looking
mad.
strong. He was looking strong. I was telling everyone and their mother that I don't like him. He's lost 5 out of his last 6 fights, and
He looked different.
He needs a dub to stay in the UFC. Essentially, was my thoughts on the whole
He was throwing
Cody
them,
situation. But
them kicks,
man,
them kicks look like a whip.
he's fast. I'll give him that. But like the size, the weight class, like they're all small, fast dudes. Like all that weight class and what I don't even know how big he fights. What is it? Like 135? It's got to be there.
135.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He went down to 125 and got fudged.
dude, but he was fast. He looked strong.
Yeah.
He was fast, and then he even came out after his win, and he was like, "Yeah, I had got a stinger in my neck during like the days leading up to the fight." He's like, "I could barely." So like when I heard that, I was like, "Ugh, lay it on thick, Will." Like just lay it on thick. Like, oh man, I got the dub. But I mean, with watching the fight, he put on a show. I'll give him that. Fight wise, the only dude I just remember the what is it? Not the Contender Series, but the Ultimate Fighter.
Yep.
Where he just Conor McGregor and Uriah Faber going at it, and about TJ Dillashaw, and then here comes Cody Garbrandt. I'm the fucking boss.
Dude,
it's like, get out of here. That's all I remember. Every time I think about that, dude, it just makes me, yeah. But,
dude, that was a really
was a
good
good
season because they didn't even fight.
nah, they didn't.
Yeah.
I want to talk
There's
about
a
Grasso.
lot of beef,
We got to
though.
talk about Grasso a little bit because that was another kind of like similar to
I'm not even
The
mad.
neck crank.
I'm not even mad.
Dude,
Like Shevchenko is
yeah.
She's
G,
about to
and I
lose
was
the
rooting
fight.
for her because my favorite thing is seeing that dance at the end of the fight. I love that.
that was good.
Yeah, dude.
But
she always does like the salsa or whatever she
Ooh.
does. Yeah.
you did that
Oh,
was
I'm gonna get
pretty
myself
good.
in
That
trouble.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, dude, if she
The
deserved
neck-
it. It wasn't like
it
a
wasn't
close.
even a neck.
Yeah.
It was a chin. Like just
Well, yeah.
breaking her
Shevchenko's
jaw,
face
dude.
had like
The line.
her bottom lip was white and her upper lip was red.
Yeah, it was just.
It
was
looks like
Whoa.
you could
it
see.
looks like she sat outside of the beach all day with
I'm
a
sure
towel
somebody
over her
captured
face.
that.
She sat out at the beach with a towel over her face and just got sunburned.
So there's 3 Mexican champs now.
Brandon Moreno.
Yeah. Ole ole.
Yeah.
Fiesta, dude. That's cool.
What's her name? Grasso and
Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno's really
Who's the
secured
third?
those
Where's the third?
for what?
3 Mexican champs.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. I thought it was. I know it's Brandon Moreno.
Oh, yeah, Yair Rodriguez.
Yair.
There it is.
I don't know, dude. The over the top elbow that he did, that was so
wasn't
crazy.
that to Korean Zombie?
Yes.
Yeah, we were watching that fight
Dude.
at Dan's place.
That was nuts. Oh, happy birthday, Dan. It's your birthday tomorrow.
Shout out,
Shout out, Danny. Excuse me.
Yeah, I will say right now, I saw a lot of posts on Twitter and social media about the whole, what's his name? Bo Nickel fight.
Bo Nickel.
The wrestler, he won the Dana White Contender Series earlier.
You
Was it
didn't-
late last year? It was late last year. He won Dana White, or earlier this year. Late last year, whatever.
He won it
Recently.
twice.
He was in it twice, won the first fight, didn't get a contract. Dana White said he wanted to see him again. Came back and dominated.
Yeah.
Because I remember Buck told me about that when he was like, you got to watch this guy. And I was like, all right. So I watched that fight, and I think, yeah, that he got the contract there, and then this was his debut, wasn't it?
His UFC debut.
Yeah. Against Jamie Pickett.
Jamie Pickett. And you didn't believe the hype,
Dude,
did you? That's
the-
what we were
the
talking
odds-
about.
But
He
after
was like
the
a-
fight, dude, Jamie Pickett was like, I had no idea who I was going up there
So
against.
the odds, sorry to whoever, but the Vegas odds or whatever, gambling, he was like a -2,000 favorite.
Yeah.
I was like,
weird.
Wait, who was?
Bo Nickel.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
That's a
bro,
lot. That's a lot.
Apparently nobody else
huge
wanted to
favorite.
fight him.
A huge favorite. I saw that when we were at the bachelor party, and I was like, okay,
Don't bet on him.
don't bet against him.
Or even
I saw a lot of stuff on social media though. That's what I was gonna say is about the nut shot, the low blow.
Yeah, that was interesting.
wait,
They
who gave
didn't-
who?
Honestly,
Bo Nickel, it was a low knee.
not enough evidence. Like, you can't really
up against the cage, and it was right before the takedown. And Jamie Pickett kind of stopped and winced, and you could tell he wanted the stoppage, but the ref was like,
he could have got hit.
ref-
on the
and
cup.
then
must have looked down for
right
2
afterwards.
seconds.
Right afterwards, he took him down.
He could
and
have.
then obviously finished the fight, but
There wasn't really a clear shot of that. But I mean, he could have got
I-
hit on the cup.
with or without, I remember they showed replays and stuff, but I had a few drinks in me, so I don't really remember.
Also, Bo Nickel opened up that fight with some like crazy ass tornado kick or something, and it did
he
not
fell.
land.
Yeah,
Like, a
he
good
fell.
fighter
Yeah.
might have smoked him.
But that's the thing is, he coming out like that. This is his UFC debut. Every fight you get smarter and smarter. He
Right.
might not come out with the same
Right.
thing twice every time. My
should
only
just,
thing that I kept saying was like, all right, so people were salty about that they didn't call the low blow below the belt, and the ref didn't stop it. But I was like, okay, say the ref say he takes the full 5 minutes, or however it's 5 minutes that they give him, right? Up to
Yeah.
something like that.
Bo Nickel, what?
It's
Just
like-
takes him down again and taps him.
What
It
would have
looked like
changed?
it looked like Hazmat versus Kevin Holland.
Yeah, that's exactly
Dude.
what I was saying. It's like my point was like, okay, so the ref stops the fight for a couple minutes, and then they resume fighting, and then
pig wrestling.
You just have the same thing happen again.
Yeah.
Bo Nickel, man, dude's the real deal.
Yeah.
Alexa Grasso, is that her name?
Yeah, yeah.
Alexa Grasso, real deal,
Oh yeah,
Dude, I was watching
dude.
we gotta end this one,
And then
Oh,
obviously the John Jones fight.
dude. Wow, John literally said he felt his like spine.
He
crack.
gave him a nice adjustment. Chiropractic adjustment. Felt a couple things pop.
Those, like-
he didn't want no more of it.
those trap muscles that
Yeah,
connect
dude,
your
he
neck
felt-
to your shoulders.
he felt
Surreal
his neck
gains are huge.
Give a little pop, and Cyril tapped on the next push. So
I did not think that was going to go that quick. I said third round, and then I said Jones was going to have his choice of submission or knockout, which I still think I'm right on that part. But I didn't think he was just going to wipe his ass
mean,
like that.
yeah, I don't think there were
shout
too
out
many
to
people.
Dane.
I don't think there were too many people that thought that fight was going the distance. So
Hold up.
I just like that was a really good card, a really strong card, a lot of fights. I think the only fight that I really was like dead set on that didn't go as I thought Shevchenko had that in the bag. Like I really
Was watching McGregor.
really thought she had that in the bag, and then dude, the whole fight, and then
About
she took her
Shevchenko.
back, and it was like, ooh, spicy.
Dude,
I was
there was
watching fucking.
Because that first round, it was like, yo, she was picking her apart.
Yes, yeah.
And
I
then
thought
all
it
of a
was
sudden,
Shevchenko.
it
I
was.
went way back in the archives and I was watching McGregor Diaz 2, and Shenko was fighting Amanda Nunes, and it was everything you'd expect it to be. You should go back and watch that. That was a dog fight.
Oh, yeah, that was a good
It
fight.
was a really good fight.
Shevchenko and Amanda Nunes, dude.
It was
Dude,
good.
That today,
Shevchenko was ranked. One of them was 10 and one of them was 4 ranked. I think Amanda Nunes was 4 and Shevchenko was 10, and it was a good fight.
Dude,
those two today clashing.
Could you imagine?
what's her last name?
Unreal.
Grasso?
Grasso.
Dude, what if she moved up just fought Nunes?
You should ask her how to say Guantes.
It's time!
Dude,
I messed up the joke.
what's her name?
It was still pretty
Juliana
good.
Pena.
Yeah, she's a beast too.
Yeah.
She's a beast too.
Oh yeah, dude.
like my shoes.
Took a absolute beating on their last fight. Man, she got beat up. Stood there though. She stood there.
She took it.
Um.
All right.
Yeah.
You're going to pick up a puppy, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up a puppy.
He's going to pick up a puppy,
I gotta
dude.
get out of here. We're gonna hit the road.
All right, so shout out to CG Zeus. Go check him out on Twitch. You already know the links in the description.
Shout out to
Bowman.
Shout out to Dane.
Shout out to Dane.
Shout out to Dane. Shout out to Dane.
Hey.
Shout out to Dane.
shout out to
Shout out
Hannah.
Shout out to Drew. Shout out
I
to
need to
McKenna.
give Hannah a shout out
Shout out
because
to
I
Leanne.
listened to episodes after episode after episode, and I'm like, man, have I never said anything about?
Oh, we said
Hannah?
it a couple times.
I said it a couple. Shout out to Hannah.
Shout out
I
McKenna.
love you.
Shout out Leanne.
Shout out John Jones. We're gonna go party after.
Shout out to John Jones. I love you.
That's so funny.
Yo,
All right,
John Jones needs to fight more so I can play more parlays.
My good friend John Jones.
Dude, if John Jones is on the card, I'm hitting up Prize Picks every time.
Yeah, right.
We'll talk about that in another episode. All right, guys.
On that note, I
Shout
can't
out
help
Prize
it.
Picks.
I can't help it. We got to bring it down to the
Yeah,
trenches
dude,
a little bit. Down to the trenches a little bit. Stay humble, right? That's
Stay,
what he
dude.
said.
Yes.
Stay humble.
Stay humble. Stay easy. Stay well.
Tell some of you love
Yeah.
them. Be nice.
all that above.
And find that dog in you.
I'm finding that dog.
Find that dog. Yeah.
I'm going to pick up my
Can I pet that
little
dog?
baby girl. We don't have a name yet, but we'll find one out next time. By the time this episode airs. And honestly, next week is St. Patrick's Day. I'm just going. Next week is St. Patrick's Day, and
Who is that
On
friend of
Friday?
Harry Potter's? Luna.
Luna.
Luna Luck. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. We'll throw it out.
would be a really good name, actually. I'm adding it to the list.
All right.
We need some St.
What were you
Patrick's Day
saying on
content
there?
for when we're in
St.
the French
Patrick's
Quarter.
Day. Hannah's going to be at a concert, so if we do a podcast, I might need to bring Puppy over here.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Levi, just
yeah.
Puppy.
Hell yeah.
So,
We
We'll
can do
see.
it. We can do it.
yeah, I'll talk to
mean,
you about that more, but
You got a key to my house, so if you really want to come do a podcast while we're gone,
I'll just do one by myself.
hey,
I have like 4
Nick at
animals
night.
down here.
that'd be fine.
Nick at night.
Nick at night.
Nick at night. Oh shit, he's going solo, guys.
Wait, is that trademark? That's for sure trademark.
Back in our day, it
They got
was.
Nick at night.
Probably, yeah.
Do they still have Nick at night when you'd like wake up in the middle of the night and George Lopez would be playing or something?
Oh, dude.
shit.
Wake
Wake up at 3 in the morning like, fuck.
George Lopez. And he's just on the trampoline doing the splits, and I'm like, George Lopez, let's go.
Dude, he's. I kept calling Brooke Lopez George Lopez the other night.
Block City.
Dude, career high or league high.
Yeah.
Leads the league.
Yeah.
How many blocks did he have last night? 9?
9.
He could have
Nine.
had, so he could have had a double-double
9.
with blocks.
Yeah.
If he would have had one more.
So triple double isn't just rebound. It's
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 3
any stat.
stats.
You could
It's-
have-
It's 3
Well, you could have
double digits across.
that
the
aren't
board.
turnovers.
Yeah.
Hashtag Russell Westbrook.
ouch, bro. What?
James Harden could fall in there too.
That was him, right?
Turnovers.
What?
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one.
I
We'll
gotta go
see you
pick up a
soon.
puppy. Let's get out
Put
of here.
Campbellsport on the map with this one.
All right, that was a really good one.
Boom!